in the final. Tonight we're up against Great Wakering Rovers in the BBC Essex Senior Cup, and it's the semi-final. Last time we faced Wakering, it was a pretty good day.
Can he find someone else at the back post? Or can he shoot? PK! Yeah! I don't know who got it, but I don't care who got it. It's over. It's promotion. It's the title. We've done it again. 3 promotions in 4 seasons. Another league title.
On that day, we won the league and secured our 3rd promotion. Still, though, we're in the hunt for a cup. Could this be the one?
Do you remember last time we played this team? Do you remember what position you played in?
No, but the only thing I do remember, Brooksy's free kick.
Yeah.
He put Stanch, which I'm sure you're going to put in there, tag him and be like, oh,
I am now.
Professional footballer, all
now
that.
You're talking about it.
What was I doing?
Play left back, bro.
Play left back?
Yeah.
And then Brooksy coming after. Oh, it makes sense why.
Yeah, it makes a lot of
sense. So I'll just hit hard. I'm not even going to just get myself up, mate.
Congratulations on your 100th appearance for #United.
When?
Today.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't played yet though.
Yeah, but you're gonna play.
Oh, hopefully.
And you're gonna do well.
100?
100,
That's a lot,
bro.
man. Did I get a shirt as well, like mate, or was that just 200?
Oh, I haven't decided.
Depends
yet.
if I score or not.
Yeah, score today and it's guaranteed, yeah?
Out of your pocket?
Sure. You played for this team before, innit?
Yeah, I did.
And what did you do when you played against us for them?
I jumped Harry Hayes and scored a goal.
Ah, you didn't celebrate though, no?
No.
Why didn't you celebrate?
My team, innit? Can't celebrate against my team.
Yeah, my team. Jeez! Hey, he knows.
You've come a long way.
Media trained. My boy. Hey, that is good from you. How do you approach a cup game, like a knockout cup game, differently than a league game from a managerial standpoint?
All you've got to worry about is winning. You know, performances, you go over the course of the season in the league, if you put in enough good performances, you'll get enough points to reach your targets, or whether it's stay up or go up. But in a cup competition, it's just about hanging in there. We've seen it against Hornchurch. Sometimes you just got to hang in there. If you smell blood, like we did against Billericay in another cup competition, you've got to go and take it, take your chances, and yeah, it's just about winning in cups.
How differently do you approach a cup knockout game as opposed to a league game? Is there anything you do different managerially?
No, I don't think so. Not tonight. It's, you know, there might be earlier stages of the competition and you rotate and rest, and I said to the players, it's our 10-year anniversary this year, and there's teams that haven't reached the Essex Senior Cup final that have been around for decades. So, you know, I think it's the prestige competition for our county, and it means a lot. And we were really disappointed to get knocked out in the semi-final stage a couple of seasons ago. And hopefully tonight we'll go one better.
Tonight's semi-final tag starts with Jack Giddins in between the sticks. Nathan Wilson, Ben Wells and Jesse Ayula are back 3 with Josh Rasoke, Matthew Waldridge the wing backs, and a midfield of Joe Christou, the skipper Max Cornell, and in front of them Praise Ogbebo and star man from Friday night Evans Kouassi, partners Luke May Parrott, the man in form and newest member of the 100 Club. He makes his 100th appearance tonight in a strike force that has been deadly of late. On the bench there's returns for Jason Ring and Tom Anderson after spells out with injury. Nathan Smith gets a rare rest and Jaden Brisson and Jermaine Anderson make up the final substitute spots. Notable names for the opposition: Ben Search, the captain, is fast becoming a Great Wakering legend, hard-working midfielder. Another name is Max Nandy, former #United Reserves player, part of the team that won the Reserve Shield here at Parkside a few seasons ago under Ricky Evans. And of course another name you'll recognise is top scorer from the 2021-22 season in a # shirt, Luke Hurst. He's on the bench tonight. Let's see if Rovers can shock the tags and their unbeaten start to 2026.
Seaside, same shape. I expect them to be same shape as us. They tend to be a 3-5-2. And as I touched upon it the other night, they will bring everything they've got to tonight. Yeah, they will have belief from the last round where they've beat a team from the league above us. And to some extent for them, they're going to be seeing it. If I'm sat in that changing room, I'm seeing it as a free hit. I can't express how much it means to us, everyone, this football club, to get into a cup final, get into this cup final. There's teams that have been around for decades and decades and decades that haven't got to the final. But it's important. It's important for us, and it should be important for all of you. So let's make sure our attitude's at it, yeah, and we're relentless. That's the word tonight. Be relentless in what we do. Okay? Joe? No. Let's go, come on.
Praise Ogbebo gets a semi-final action here at Parkside underway, and the Tags looking to make the final. It will be played at League 2 Colchester United's ground. Let's do this, boys. Can anyone, or does anyone remember why Great Wakering are a very important team in our history in the chat? I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, so it'd be quite a nice little stat if you can work that one out whilst Max is down injured. He seems to be involved in a hell of a lot of skirmishes, doesn't he? Especially from a aerial variety. The skipper whipped in towards the back, and I think it's a Harry Talbot that's won the header. Has worked its way back out to the Rose, and left-footed cross headed high by Joe Christou, and then above it's got stuck in the goal very awkwardly there. Not sure quite how that happened, but Joe Christou's header nestling on the top of the goal. It's taken quickly. The Rose whips the ball in, headed by Talbot, and then the effort from Harbrow on the left foot. I think he'll be disappointed he hasn't hit the target. It's interesting, some people call this a defensive formation, but also when you've got wing-backs like Waldridge and Rosoke who love to get forward, can actually give you more attacking numbers. Ogbebo, meanwhile, picks up the ball in the middle, looks for the reverse pass to Evans Kouassi, and the flag's gone up. The ball's ended up in the back of the net, and from up here, looked like he run past the defender to get to the ball. Potential contentious. I'd love to know the stats on how many Evans Kouassi has had disallowed from offside decisions this season. Had one only the other week against Billericay. I know he had a couple against Wingate, and he's had another one here. That looked like, to me, from my vantage point, it's not great in line, but it looked like he might be onside. Oh, the goalkeeper's giving it straight back to Kouassi. He might get a second go here. Gets beyond the defender, gets a ball into the box, and Luke May-Parrott just couldn't quite get there. Agonisingly close to getting onto that delivery from Evans Kouassi. And Christou looking for a forward pass. The option he opts for is Waldridge. Bit of a poor pass for Cornhill, but he's dug it out towards Kouassi. And hashtag of a throw-in that's taken quickly. Kouassi into the box now, looking to play it across, right across the 6-yard box. And not a yellow shirt in sight. Goes over Luke May-Parrott. And Wakering can clear. Slightly cagey affair at the moment, though. Of course, it is a semi-final. Let's not forget that. Kouassi, Wilson, and then across to Waldridge. Inside to Kouassi. Star man on Friday night. What can he do? He's found Ogbebo. Back to Christou. Forward into Max Cornhill. Leaves it for Luke May-Parrott. He's going to try and get it onto that right foot. Thought about the shot. I think he should have taken the shot on there. Wilson's come a long way and goes for goal. Would have in some way to get his first for the club from distance on the weak foot. Strong challenge to win possession. Maybe could have gone down. Instead stays strong, and the effort wide of the mark. And it's a throw-in for Joe Christou to launch into the box. Christou into the box, into the crowd of yellow and green. It's cleared away only as far as Rosoke. Feints to cross twice. Does cross eventually and almost over the goalkeeper, but Gene Gart is a tall fellow. Rosoke forward down the line here to Cornhill, the centre midfielder that's found himself out wide. Quick give and go with Ogbebo, and then finds Christou. Forward towards May-Parrott, who loses out there. Referee decides that's a fair challenge, and Ogbebo picks up the loose ball. Nutmeg pass to May-Parrott. Ogbebo continues his run round him. Checks back onto the left foot here, looking to make something happen. Ogbebo on the left foot with the effort, and it's blocked. Took a moment for anyone to clear, but it did get eventually. And now Nandi wins a free kick against his old reserve teammate, Nathan Wilson. And Nathan Wilson has stayed down here over the far side. Let's see what Sasha has to say.
Nath, is it your ankle? Same one? Yeah. This one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's caught underneath and it's twisted his ankle.
Just slowly lower your leg, that's right. Any pain when I'm touching it?
It doesn't hurt when you touch it, it's just bobbing.
Pull your toes towards you.
10 normal, so about 14 all in. Just need to like let it sit for a minute. And
when I pull it forward, does that hurt?
A little bit.
And then on the side?
That hurts.
Yeah, okay.
Free kick opportunity for Wakering. La Rose's ball in, hits Nandi, toe in there by Wells, out as far as Harbrow has gone for goal. Gids gets down and then gets down again. Unbelievable blocks. Bodies on the line from Jack Giddins and Jesse Ayula. Great Wakering inches there away from the breakthrough in what will be a massive night for them. And Jack Giddins makes not just one, but two fine stops before Jesse Ayula stops an almost certain goal. Throw in with Waldridge over the far side. Short to Ogbeba, onto that left foot of his and inside to May Parrott. Christie drops it off to Waldridge. Christie stayed near as a passing opportunity. Stayed on side, has he as well. Gets a ball into the box. Rusoke coming into the back stick. And he finishes for the lead. Just moments ago, Hashtag looked like they might trail. And Wakering might get the breakthrough. But up the other end, a cross in from Joe Christou. Incredibly inviting. And Josh Rusoke gets yet another goal contribution from left wing back. And he finishes almost far too easily into that bottom corner. And the better teams do sometimes in these cup competitions. Not quite been at it, and I'm sure Devs will be telling the boys exactly that at half time. But crucially, and that is all that matters in cup competition, crucially, we do have the lead. One there by Wells. Nandi going to try and usher this out for a corner ball. I think he's done enough there, and he has won a corner. Corner whipped in towards the back post, and it's 1-1. And I was saying this game is going to be a long one, and that's because Great Wakering Rovers have shown some incredible fight already, and it's nodded in, I believe, by Bradley Bennett. And just moments after taking the lead, Hashtag pegged back by lower division opposition in Great Wakering Rovers. Wells looks for that through ball into Waldridge, controls it well. Oh, just a little too casual with the attempt to find May Parrott. The missed kick there, cut out. Wilson gets a shove in the back from Talbot and does win a free kick. Wells into the area looking for Wilson, who's up, but he can't get his head there. Head in his hands as it just goes over him. He's going to run out of play. Rusoke looks for the quick throw, but dropped the ball at a key moment. Has found Ogbebo, but he's crowded out by Roland. His touch, though, is a poor one, and Ogbebo finds Rusoke. Rusoke, Ogbebo, much quicker from the tags, and is given Luke May Parrott a bit of time and space on the edge of the box to pick out Matthew Waldridge, the wing back. Found himself forward, touch from May Parrott, superb. Can he fire across the ball? He can, but it's well off target. And then Josh Rusoke. Foot on the ball, that is half time. And we are, as we started, all square.
It's a day where we warned you about certain things. Warned you they're going to be had a go. Back three been bullied for 45 minutes. Yeah, I've been pretty with the ball, but we've been bullied. Just be reliable. Get it, set it, spin, be sharp.
It's been frankly disgusting. You have got the greatest chance you'll get into a cup final, and at the moment it's being tossed away because of a lack of personality. I'll be honest, even though we went one, I'm delighted to be level. We've been that bad, I'm delighted to be level. We've massively let ourselves down for 45 minutes, and there's an embarrassment waiting to happen. Do not be the embarrassment. Ask yourselves, do you want to get into this cup final, or do you want to be laughed at? Simple as that. Come on.
And now we're underway for the second half. Harry Talbot, a Great Wakering, sending me for a hot dog there. And we have made a change at the break. Jaden Brissett is on for the tags in place of Max Cornhill. Throwing then for Nathan Wilson. Now operating as a right back with Jaden Brissett, the substitute. Looking for the through ball to Luke May Parrott, and he's found him. Back to Brissett. Left-footed ball in. He's blocked by Search. Brissett picks up the ricochet though. And Luke May Parrott, nice tidy turn from him to find Christou. Looks across to the pass to Rusoke, but it's cut out now by the goal scorer Bennett. He's striding up the other end now. Attacking for Rovers. Cross into the box is a dangerous one, and the touch there from Jesse Ayula had to be a good one, and he's got it absolutely spot on to divert the ball away from the Rovers attack and stop Hashtag from conceding a second. And just before Gar takes this goal kick then, we want to give a big shout out to today's member of the match, James Plains Gaming 2025. He's watching live in the chat now. Hopefully your sport can get the boys through to the final. Sent along, Joe Christou gets up, gets a shove in the back there. And No foul, says the referee. Luke May-Parrott, meanwhile, has possession. Flicks a ball inside to Ogbebo. Looks to get beyond the Wakering defence. Puts a ball in low. And it's diverted behind by the goal scorer, who's having a great game this evening. The ball goes long. Won by Harbrow. And Ben Search searching for a teammate. Finds one in Rowland. The right foot now whips a ball into the box, and it's almost into the back of the net. Not sure if Talbot got a touch, but the delivery from the right-hand side was dangerous. It looked like it only needed the deftest, the faintest of touches, but it's ended up as a Jack Giddens and #United goal kick. Throw-in into the box, headed by Christie. Only away as far as Search. And the ball into the box is rescued. And then Search lets it go, and then he's got a shot off, and Wakering, they lead from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Search's touch there, wrong-footed the #defence, and the effort through a lot of bodies manages to find the bottom corner. And from 1-0 down, and the chance to make a final, # at the moment look to be heading out in the semis. Oh dear, we are in trouble. Not ideal at all. So the ball finds Jaden Brissy, who's won the flick on. Here is Luke May-Parrott. Looks to get a shot off. That would be some response, but it's held well by Gene Gart, the Wakering keeper. I wonder, though, if that goal has just woken up the # team, as Wilson sends it forward to May-Parrott, already moving the ball so much better. And Kouassi now in the box here, shifts it onto the right foot. It's deflected. Could have gone anywhere. Keeper was already diving, but it goes behind for a corner ball. And like I say, that second goal from Wakering has just completely shocked this Tags lineup. Arm up from Kouassi. It's deep towards Ayula, who's kept that one alive. Wilson with the overhead kick. Didn't quite catch it right, but it was the only way he was going to turn that effort back towards the goal. Plenty of time, as Sven says. Plenty of time. And Brissett looks to find Luke May-Parrott now. Goes for it with the right foot, and it was headed for that bottom corner, but for a great stop from the Wakering keeper. And the chances now beginning to add up for the Tags. Hopefully the boys can do what they did away to Burgess Hill in the Velocity Cup. If you haven't seen that video, that is one that you do not want to miss. 10 men very early on to win the game. And Jaden Brissett got one in that game. Can he get another here? Driving forward now. It's worked through to Luke May-Parrott, but it did get away from him, and there was a foul in there. And the referee has given the free kick, and this is Josh Rosoke territory. Oh, it's Waldridge and Rosoke standing over it. Rosoke runs up, goes for goal, and it had to be saved again. His consistency from those kind of set-piece scenarios is a bit of a Josh Rosoke. And Kouassi gets a cross in. Wells goes up. It's over him though and out for a goal kick, but the save there from Gene Gart was a very good stop indeed. Right in the corner there from Josh Rosoke, and a good stop to keep him out. Worked out to Josh Rosoke. Come close a moment ago, but at the moment, close is not quite good enough. And he's looking forward for Jaden Brissett, who's no slouch here. He's going to put the burners on. He's done really well there. Arthur's gone down to ground. Brissett has come out with the ball, looked for the pass and has found it to Evans Kouassi. Great challenge though. A recovery tackle from Search. Ogbebo uses the run of Jermaine Anderson as a dummy, and the effort. For a moment I thought it was bending into that top corner, but it ended up quite central. Across from Ayula to Wells. # desperate now for a way back into the game and a chance at reaching the final. Wells. Lovely pass out wide now to Brissett. Looks to get beyond Search. On the left foot now, the cross diverted behind for a corner. Corner ball then to be taken by Jaden Brissett. Yellow shirts up from the back, including Ayula and Wells. And it's in towards Ayula. Having a cuddle in the middle of the box with a Wakering player. It's fallen to Kouassi and it's cleared off the line. Wells is there and then cleared again. A huge block there. 2 goal-saving interactions there, I believe, from Mitchell Arthur at the back post. Evans Kouassi's effort definitely beating the goalkeeper. Squeezed it through a crowd of players after the poor clearance. And then on the line, cleared away by the number 5 Mitchell Arthur. Christo up in the air. Ogbebo can't control. Done well to get his body there, but it's Dickinson that comes out with the ball and it's hooked towards Nandi. Uses his body well, but Ayula and Anderson win possession back. Nandi gets back to his feet after trying to win a foul. We're having words with him about that after the game. And Rasoke has set Brissett away down the left-hand side here. Getting beyond his man. Can he keep it in? He can. In towards the back post. It's over everyone though, and LaRose can clear. It's Joe Christou that's picked it up. Jermaine Anderson just goes under his foot. And a crucial moment. Christou whips in a ball towards Luke May-Parrott. What a touch that is. Can he finish? Oh, he's dragged it wide. The touch was sensational, but the finish left a lot to be desired. And in the form he's in, you'd put your house on him to score. 3 goals in 3 games in this competition. You thought there that was the 4th.
He's done brilliant and snatched. Well done! Keep going!
Plays it to Brissett. He's had a very good cameo since coming on. Christou, though, gives it away. And Wakering now, after a period of time just sitting in, soaking up the pressure. Break with pace. It's cut back here to the substitute Dickinson into the box. He gets the shot off. It's deflected off of Ayula. And again, as those deflections often do, make it so difficult for the goalkeeper. Could have gone anywhere. Luckily for the Tags, it settles nicely in Jack Giddins' hands. The ball from Rasoke. Cut out, but only as far as Luke May-Parrott in the box now. Onto the right foot. He's overdone it. Over the bar and wide. Corner into the box is a dangerous one. Headed away, but the chance still alive in the box. Cleared. And now hashtag potentially here 3-on-3. Luke May-Parrott with the outside of the boot. Attempt to find Kouassi. Hit the back of Conway. And now it finds its way to Joe Christou. His clearance with Jaden Brissett, whose touch is sublime. He's got Luke May-Parrott with him. He goes alone. And the referee blows for the free kick, and a yellow card will be issued now to the goal scorer of the first for Wakering, Bradley Bennett. Waldridge is taking it quickly to Wells. Can he get a shot off? He can, but it's catching practice to the goalkeeper, who takes a tumble to the ground. I know it's after the 88th minute as Ayula sends it forward, looking towards Kouassi. Ogbebo's continued his run here into the box. Cuts it back. Luke May-Parrott flicks it on, and then it's headed over. Agonisingly so by Matthew Waldridge. Not scored for a long time. And the touch from May-Parrott put the ball into his path. But the header is over the bar and could be one of the last chances in this game. A long ball found Ogbebo well, and his cross into the box was a good one. Wells to Rasoke. Down the line for Brissett, who's looked lively since coming on. Up against Bennett. Chops inside against Ashworth and finds a pass to Evans Kouassi in the box here. Brave defending from Mitchell Arthur. Puts his head low where it hurts and heads it away to safety. Long throw in. Can it cause some havoc in the box? Looking for one of Wells. Ayula's headed away. And then by Conway, Waldridge brings it down. Kouassi trying to work a shooting opportunity. Loads of bodies in the box. Ogbebo goes for goal, and he tried to bend it for that far corner, but it's over the bar. It is going to be a Joe Christou long throw, and pretty much last chance saloon for the Tags as it goes into the box. Not away. Jaden Brissett. Can he work a shooting opportunity? Pokes it through, cleared away, and then smashed away from danger. Waldridge has to watch that one. He's under pressure now. Has to go back to Jack Giddins. It's Wells, sorry, apologies. And Ogbebo gives him an opportunity to play short. Ogbebo beats his man. He's tagged backwards there by LaRose, who will pick up a booking. But it's one that, as a Wakering fan, you'll be more than happy for him to take. And Jack Giddins now, this is going to be the last chance. Giddins looks towards Ayula. It's over everyone and cleared. And now it's a chance for Gittleson up against the yellow carded Jermaine Anderson, who's made short work of that and is pulled down. But throw-in's been given to Wakering. That is it, surely now. Down the line from Ashworth. Wells plays it to Giddins, and that's that. Great Wakering have a history of fantastic form in cups after getting to Wembley just a couple of years ago. After an unbeaten start to 2026, hashtag have been beaten by a great Wakering from the Essex Senior League. A tough blow. Still the hunt for a bit of cup silverware marches on, and we do have another chance. Semi-final on the way soon in the Velocity Cup with opponents TBC. Members, you can head here for post-match reaction and subscribe for more so you don't miss their bounce back. up the tax.